Hello everybody, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. My name is Tammy, and I am so happy to have you here with me this week. Really quickly, this is our tarot reading for the week, and this will be good from, I don't want to say today because not everybody watches this first thing on Monday, but this reading is good for August 14th through August 20th. All right, so before we get into anything further, got to get the announcements, the housekeeping, and all that stuff out. So quickly, really, the first thing, and for those of you who currently subscribe or are returning viewers, I know I sound like a broken record, but if you would consider subscribing to the channel, for those of you who have not, I would greatly appreciate it. The YouTube algorithm is real, and it's based off of number of subscribers, which is really difficult to get. Additionally, if you find any value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. The thumbs up, I found out a whole separate algorithm that puts your video out there so that others who aren't subscribed can find the channel or find the content. And I thought I was being shadow banned for like the last 3 weeks because I've hardly been getting any views. My subscriber count, which was pretty steady every week, I was at 377 for 3 weeks straight. It got to the point where I've even reconsidered, the readings, because I mean, one week I got 18 views on the reading. So when I researched it, they did say that the thumbs up does help. So again, if you enjoy the content, thumbs up. And please do that for any YouTuber. Oh, and really quickly, if you do subscribe, turn off the notifications. That will not offend me. I understand you don't want your phone blowing up every time I release content. But subscribe to any YouTuber you watch and give them a thumbs up. It really really helps. There's so much more that goes into this, and it is a lot of work. And, it is free. I know there's subscription-based stuff out there, but another thing is never give anybody a thumbs down, because again, it does mess with their algorithm. And just because you don't like somebody, or you don't like what they're saying, or maybe you don't like how they look, doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't get value out of it. So don't put that negativity out into the world. All right, off the soapbox. Now, I know a couple of you are probably asking, well, there was no reading on Friday. It was 2 reasons. Number one, I wanted to try a couple new things out. So because the viewer count has been so low lately, I was like, well, I'm just going to drop the Friday video, see what happens, and draw some live cards on Facebook. I think doing a live Facebook on a Friday night is not a good idea, because just because I'm home doesn't mean there's other people home. So depending on this week on this video, I'll decide whether or not I'm going to continue with the Friday Oracle message. I do enjoy the Oracle message because of the fact it gives you that more personalized touch as to what you need to focus in, especially for the weekend. So if you do find value in that, leave a comment. Say, yes, Tammy, I want the Oracle message. All right. And let's see. So I want to first of all thank everybody who partook in the Friday night. I did a live crystal sale. I will be doing another one next month. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 25% off again. That's what it was. But I think I'm just going to pick, I don't do the whole inventory. It's 20 items. And maybe I'll do, I'm not sure yet, like 20 items, 20% off, or 25 items, 25% off. I'm not sure yet, but I will be doing that. And I wanted to draw some live Oracle cards with it. But I don't think Friday night's a good night. So we'll be doing that a different night. And I was doing on Facebook Live. Let's see. So then the Your Natural Healer had a heat wave sale last week. And I want to thank everybody who partook in that. A lot of great crystals are going to find themselves a new home. So I'm very happy. I don't know what's going on in my crystal ball over there. It looks like there's a chunk missing. Okay, very weird. We'll have to see what that calls to me during the reading. Let's see. anything else? As of right now, the only thing going on is the birth chart analysis report, which is on sale for the month of August. It is 20% off. It's $40. And it's a minimum 30-page report. I have a program, I run your information in, it generates the report, and then I add my comments and analyzation, if that's a word, into it as well. So it's going to be a little thicker than that. Also, I have put on the website, I haven't really marketed it yet, so you guys are going to be the first to hear it, and that is the 2024 year of the wheel, which is a zodiac terminology, tarot reading. If you are interested in that, this is a fantastic package. You're not only going to get, and I don't remember all the details yet. Like I said, I put it online, but I haven't really marketed it yet. I think I'm going to be releasing the readings probably around Thanksgiving and later. You do need to be signed up by November 1st. And it will be a reading. I will do a wheel reading where I'll draw an overall 2024 energy card, and then I will draw a card for each month. We'll clarify. It does also include, I think it's called, I forget the technical name of the report, but it's basically like a horoscope report. And I think it's for 3 or 6 months. Anyway, I'm sorry I don't have all the details in front of me now. If I do another video on Friday, I will definitely discuss that. But go ahead, it is on yournaturalhealer.com/services. And I will do payment plans. So if you want to do a payment plan before you book it, email me, Tammy@yournaturalhealer.com, and say, hey, I would like to do this, but can you put me up on a payment plan? And I can do that where we can do it every other week or every month where you have payment, but it must be paid in full by November the 1st. And I'll give out more details on my next reading, whether it's Friday or Monday. I keep saying I'm going to bring Tuesday's Enlightenment back. I really am going to try to do that this week, and we'll see how that goes. Let's see. As far as housekeeping, I think that was it. I do want to try to get out either a guided meditation or something in the Crystal Educational series. But with it being summer, I've just been so slammed with the garden work. I've had to put the courses and things like that kind of on the back burner. But anyway, fall's coming and it's going to be getting cooler out. So I plan on releasing a few more of those. But if there's something special you want to see or you have an idea, shoot me an email. Would love to hear what you would like. All right, so I'm going to stop talking. We got our deck here. I've got just a plain piece of quartz, but quartz is, man, just everybody should have lots of quartz. Great, great thing. I do want to show you one crystal. It is new. It is not online yet. I will probably be releasing it Wednesday. And it's apophyllite, okay? And it is a collector's piece. Look at this beautiful specimen. This is an apophyllite specimen, and it's so hard to see how beautiful it is in the picture. This is the flip side where it was like up against the cave. But see, we have beautiful, beautiful. I'm trying to turn it all different ways. And this is, I'm going to butcher it. This apophyllite is from the Jalgaon mines in India, and that's spelled Jalgaon mines in India. This is a great piece for not only a collector, but to put in a room to be able to draw the energy, like if you have a meditation space or something like that. I will tell you this is $111. Okay. But let me tell you, I was going to say a strophyllite, which that's a strophyllite right there. Apophyllite is highly vibrational. And when you first start working with it, it's obviously not going to be a piece you're holding while you're meditating. But if you could put it near you, or if you're sitting down meditating on a table or a stand, you're going to want to use a grounding stone. I didn't listen the first time I used this, and I just started crying during a meditation. It just is so highly vibrational and brings up a lot of stuff. But I'm to the point now I can work with it without a grounding stone, and I love it. It is one of my, I say this with all of them, one of my most favorite crystals. But anyway, this will be going on the store this week, so look out for that. All right, so I'm going to set that off to the side. Have it nice little pretty little box. All right, so we're going to move the quartz here. We're going to give it a slap with the Reiki wand. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. So, sorry, that was kind of a long one. I wasn't expecting things that long this morning. But, you know, a lot of information on the Your Natural Healer channel. So, let's see. Sorry. Oh, the reading. See, it's been a week and I'm already like, ugh. So this is a reading. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out 3 cards. You're going to pick one card, either the left, the middle, or the right. You're going to use your intuition to pick the card, okay? You're not going to sit there and put like a ton of thought in it. You really want to use your third eye. Now, please remember, this is a general reading and it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't freak out. Don't go, oh, this is woo-woo, fake news, and all that. It happens. This is a general reading. I cannot connect to everybody in the world's energy. So one of 2 things. Either you come back later in the week, see if it resonates, or, you know, you could always go to yournaturalhealer.com and sign up for your own personal reading. You know, there's nothing wrong with doing that. And personal readings, you know, I go into a lot more detail. I'll use 5 to 10 decks, depending on what I'm called to do. So, you know, make sure you do check that out. What else? If it does resonate with you, I want you to take your right hand, place it on your heart, take a deep breath in and say, yes, I claim this for myself. Additionally, this is time-stamped, so you don't have to watch the whole video. You can go to your card, but if you're new to the channel, don't click out, don't turn it off after your reading. Go to the last timestamp, which is called Reiki Hug, and there I will give you 2 minutes of distance healing, all for your highest good. And that's why I called it a Reiki Hug, because it's only 2 minutes of Reiki. All right, so let me just pull these and then we'll get them all pretty. Sorry, I hit the camera, that stupid stick on the camera. I am going to tilt down just a bit. I like being able to tilt up and down, but the stick thing stabs me in the chest. All right, so using your intuition, you're either going to pick the left, the middle, or the right. And let's begin. So if you chose the left card this week, your message from the universe is the Magician in reverse. All right. Several meanings to this card. But first, let me talk about the card in general. The Magician deals with the throat chakra. It is associated with the element of air, the planet, Mercury energy, and Virgo energy. All right. What I'm getting on this card is, I think that you've got a lot of self-doubt. And either it hasn't started yet, or you're going to find yourself really questioning yourself this week. Can I do this? Should I do this? Am I capable of doing this? And you've got to put the self-doubt away. I'm going to set this down a minute. I need to get my moon water, so give me 1 second. I'm going to pause it. I don't want you to hear me slurping water. Okay. Good stuff. Love moon water. If you don't know what moon water is or how to make it, I do have in the Tuesday's Enlightenment, there is an episode on how to make moon water. All right, so back to your card. So just be really careful with this, because you're going to miss out on some really fantastic opportunities for you. I think that there's some doors that are about to open, but if you're questioning yourself, and it's not questioning like, you know, when you, like, say if it was a door and you go, I wonder what's behind the door. That's not what I mean by questioning it. You're questioning your ability to open the door. Am I able to turn the knob? Do I know how to work a door? And I know this is a very basic, kind of silly example, but you're questioning yourself, your abilities, your intelligence, your energy, whatever it is. And this could be in anything. This could be career, in love, in finance, your health, your spiritual path. You're going to be really self-doubt this week. And really don't, because you are very capable. So with that, I would really suggest working on your solar plexus this week. I think that maybe, I don't think it's necessarily blocked, but I do feel that your solar plexus this week is going to be maybe slowing down a bit. And if you don't address this and nip it in the bud, this is going to turn into full-blown no self-confidence and a blocked solar plexus. All right. So utilize some yellow crystals, citrine. All I can think of is the more rares, which citrine it's not rare on the market. It's flooded, but I would say 95% on the market is fake. And if citrine is cheap, it is not real. Like this little ball I have here, I think that was $150. And I don't know if you can see. I mean, it's not very big, but this is authentic citrine. What a lot of suppliers and retailers will do is they will heat treat amethyst. And when they heat the amethyst, it turns yellow and they sell it as citrine. So I've been on the market looking for some. I've had 2 suppliers that sell it, and I'm like, is that authentic? And they're like, no, it's heat treated amethyst. And I'm like, well, that's not citrine. So anyway, yellow crystals. You can also use yellow opal if you don't have that. Sunstone or peach moonstone. Peach moonstone is fantastic for the solar plexus chakra. If you don't have peach moonstone, I do have it in the store, and it is inexpensive. And the link to the store will be below. It's yournaturalhealer.com, and you go to products, and you can even search peach moonstone. You can even just put in peach. But I would also, while you meditate, pulling in yellow energy, healing that solar plexus, you need to get to the root cause. Because even if you heal the solar plexus, it's going to slow down again because of this self-doubt. So why are you questioning yourself and your abilities and your knowledge? There's no reason to. Is it something somebody said? Is it a repressed memory that came up? So you need to do a little bit of shadow work, okay? But also I want you to, when you get up in the morning and the first time you look in the mirror, I want you to look at yourself and say, I am wonderful. And that's not being cocky or egotistical. That's being proud and being confident, and you are wonderful. And I want you to remind yourself of that every single day. All right? I will see you guys at the Reiki Hug. All right, middle card. If you chose the middle card this week, the universe's message to you is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Pentacles can usually deal either with yourself or a person. I'm going to draw a card to determine that. And it is not it's not a court card, which the Knight, Queen, King, and Page are court cards. So this is telling me it's about you. And this doesn't matter the card that I draw and what it is. So the Knight of Pentacles, it's about you. And I think in this terms, well, before we get started, let me tell you about the Knight of Pentacles. It's associated with our heart chakra. It is associated with the elements of air and earth. And then the zodiac signs, Aries and Taurus. I love this card sometimes, but I'm loving it today because this is a wish card. And I'm really getting the vibe that this is the circumstance for you today with this card. It is a wish card. Everything that you've been working on, all your dreams with whatever that project is, whether it's work, relationship, whatever, you've been doing the work and your wish is about to be fulfilled. That manifestation is about to happen. Don't give up now. Keep going, because this card is telling you you are very close. You're like the knight moving forward. And as you move forward, you're going to come to your prize. And this is just a great card. There's really nothing more that I can say with this card. You know, the only thing I would say is to make sure that you're showing gratitude to the universe and to anybody that is involved, and make sure that it is, because this is a heart chakra card, that it is heart centered, okay, that it's coming from that heart space. But this is a really great time for you. You are about to really be blessed in a beautiful, abundant way because you've done the work. And that's how the universe works. You do your part, and then the universe does its part. And then you are rewarded with whatever it is that you're trying to work towards or manifest, or a goal that you're going to reach. But your card is phenomenal this week. I mean, there is nothing more that I can say. It is absolutely beautiful. Just, again, make sure it's coming from the heart space, okay? And give gratitude. Every morning when you get up, before you even get out of bed, once you slap that alarm off, just say to yourself 3 things that you're truly grateful for. And I mean, we always do home, family, job, but try to take it a little further than that. And I always say, like, people think I'm crazy. It's like, oh, I'm thankful for the roads. People are like, the roads are crap. But the roads get me safely to my place of employment so that I can make a wage to help with, my family. And then the roads bring me home safely. So I'm very grateful for them. And most people don't think about that. But anyway, show some gratitude and really make sure that everything that you're doing and working towards, that it is heart-centered. And my friends, you're going to be blessed so beautifully. It might not be this week. It may be towards the end of the week because you're not finished the work just yet. But don't give up. Keep going. Do it from the heart space. And, the hard work, the grit, the determination, the dedication, it is all about the payoff. So congratulations. I will see you at the Reiki Hug. All right, for anybody that chose, you beautiful souls, the right card, this week the universal guidance is the 5 of Swords. Okay. This has several meanings, and thankfully I'm not getting the bad meaning, because this can have a really awful meaning. But before I tell you that, this card is associated with your throat chakra, the element of air, the planet Venus, and Aquarius energy. And what I'm getting from you with the 5 of Swords reversed this week is that I think that there's been some, I don't want to use the word fighting because that sounds really harsh, because normally reverse can really mean some terrible, terrible, terrible fighting. But that's not what I'm getting. You've maybe been in some arguments, and I think that that's been a lot of words. Things have been said, things that shouldn't have been said, things you wish you could take back or they could take back, and I think it's about to resolve itself, and it's going to bring about some peace. So in order to do that, though, either you need to ask whoever is involved for forgiveness, and they're going to ask you for forgiveness in return. And it doesn't matter who initiates it. I would tell you to be the bigger person and just go ahead and say you're sorry and move forward. But I think that everybody is going to really accept apologies and move forward and let things go. It's a card, I feel a lot of forgiveness. And after the forgiveness, I feel a lot of love. Okay? So just really make sure that, if there's been any stress because of this to release it, go ahead and, I always talk about meditating. Maybe watch once or twice in my guided meditation series. I have one for anxiety and stress. I think that you would definitely benefit from it. And whoever else is involved, if they meditate, you maybe tell them, hey, there's a really good meditation. During the meditation, you receive Reiki. And watch that. So this way, that brings down your stress levels, your anxiety. But I think that all the overall forgiveness between you and whoever, that it's really going to help everybody to move forward from the heart space. Now, one of the things that I did want to say is not only do you need to forgive them, but you need to forgive yourself. Because I think that you may have said or done something that you really shouldn't have done, because you wanted to win whatever this argument was. So, you know what? If they forgive you, you need to forgive yourself and move on. So really work with your heart chakra this week. Really focus on some self-love, self-compassion, some self-forgiveness. And if you're into crystals, utilize some pink stones for that. And then I would also work on, with the forgiveness of the other parties involved, adding maybe some green stones to that meditation. So, our heart chakra, it's all about love of ourselves, love of others. So I'm asking you this week to split it kind of in two. Meditate on your heart chakra for you one day, which is going to be more of the pink. And then the next day, meditating on the heart chakra, but pulling in the green. And that's really going to help balance the the heart chakra. But once you forgive that person and truly forgive, and forgiving doesn't mean you need to forget, forgiving just means you're not going to waste any more of your energy on whatever the situation is. But as soon as everybody shows some forgiveness and compassion, you're going to move forward into a place of love, into a place of peace and serenity and joy and love. And that's all you can do. And that's all we want in life. All right. All right, guys. Well, that went really quickly. So I am going to go grab a singing bowl. So give me just 1 second. I got to go on the other side of the room. Go ahead and put your cell phones on silent and make sure that once you do that, get back into a nice comfortable position. All right, so give me just a second. And I'm going to leave that running because if I pause it, it will turn itself off after so long. And I really don't want it to do that because then I have to edit. And I don't like editing because then I don't want people to think that this is fake because it's not. Putting in like an intro or something like that isn't bad, but in the middle of the video when people are talking, it's like, dude, just be authentic. This isn't like some $10,000 course. And I mean, even if you go to Harvard, you're going to hear a professor go or sneeze or cough or. Okay, so I got 3 bowls this morning. So I want you to go ahead and close your eyes and start focusing on your breathing. Don't do anything crazy. I just want you to breathe naturally and feel the rise and fall of your chest. And as you do that, I want you to go ahead and quickly scan your body, starting at the top of your head, slowly working your way down to your shoulders. Don't forget your arms and hands, your torso, your legs, releasing any tension or stress. If you're tightened up, just let it go. Down to your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Please remember that this is your 2 minutes, your Reiki hug, sent to you for physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual healing. All right, everybody. Sorry if you heard Parker sneeze. But go ahead and slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers and open your eyes when you're ready. And come on back. So again, thank you so much for joining me this week. Again, please, if you do find value in that oracle reading on Friday, please leave a message in the comment section. And again, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would consider doing that, and give the video a thumbs up so this way my content can get out there to reach more viewers. I would really appreciate it. With that being said, and make sure you go check out all the specials too. So with that being said, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste.